I said these 7 words, and my anxiety instantly faded away. It wasn't magic, it wasn't therapy, it wasn't even a deep meditation. It was a whisper, almost too simple to believe. It's okay to let it go now. 7 tiny words that rewired years of tension I didn't even know I was carrying. So today, I want to walk you through how those words can do the same for you. Because anxiety isn't just a storm in your mind, it's your body begging you to stop fighting what you can't control. If you've been looking for anxiety relief, emotional healing, or just a way to feel human again, you're in the right place. The story behind the 7 words. I still remember the moment. I was sitting in my car after another long day, one of those days where your chest feels like it's holding a 10-pound weight of unspoken worry. Emails unanswered, texts ignored, that faint hum of panic that sits behind every thought. And then something strange happened. I was too tired to resist the anxiety anymore. I looked in my reflection in the rearview mirror and said out loud, "It's okay to let it go now." At first, I laughed. It sounded ridiculous. How could words change anything? But then something in me shifted. The tightness in my chest softened. My breath came back, and I realized I wasn't fighting myself anymore. Why we hold on to anxiety. You see, anxiety feeds on control. It whispers, "What if you fail? What if they leave? What if something goes wrong?" We start believing that if we worry enough, we can prevent pain. But that's the biggest illusion anxiety sells. You can't control every outcome, and you don't need to. Because control isn't peace. Peace is trust. And trust begins when you stop forcing life to make sense and start allowing it to unfold. That's why those 7 words are powerful. They're not just a phrase, they're permission. Permission to exhale. Permission to be imperfect. Permission to stop performing calmness and start feeling it. Understanding the body-mind connection. Your mind can shout, "I'm fine," but your body keeps the score. Your shoulders tell the truth. Your breath tells the truth. Your heartbeat, that steady drum inside your chest, tells the truth. When anxiety builds up, your nervous system switches into survival mode. That's why you can't think your way out of it. You have to feel your way out. When you whisper, "It's okay to let it go now," you're giving your body a new signal, safety. And when your body feels safe, your mind finally follows. The science of letting go. Letting go isn't forgetting or pretending you don't care. It's retraining your brain to stop looping the same thought. Each time you repeat those 7 words, your brain releases a little more serotonin, the chemical of peace. You create what psychologists call a pattern interrupt. It's the same technique used in mindfulness and emotional resilience training. A way of saying, "Stop. We're safe. We're okay now." You don't need to meditate for an hour. You just need 5 seconds of truth. It's okay to let it go now. A simple 3-step practice. Here's a quick anxiety relief ritual I use every morning. No incense, no yoga mat, just awareness. Step 1, pause. Notice what your mind is saying. Don't argue, just observe. Step 2, breathe. Inhale through your nose for 4 counts. Hold for 2. Exhale for 6. Feel your shoulders drop. Step 3, whisper. Say the 7 words, "It's okay to let it go now." Do this 3 times. Your brain will resist it at first. Anxiety always does. But the repetition rewires your response. You begin to associate calm with awareness instead of panic. humor and humanity in anxiety. Let's be real. Anxiety is dramatic. It's that friend who calls you at 3 a.m. to discuss an imaginary crisis. You love them, but they need a nap. Your anxious mind is trying to protect you. It just doesn't know how to relax. So talk to it gently. Say, "Hey, I know you're scared, but we've got this." And then what? Smile. Because you've already survived every panic you thought you couldn't. That's emotional resilience. Practical reframes for common triggers. When your brain says, "What if everything goes wrong?" Try responding with, "What if it actually goes right?" When your thoughts say, "I can't handle this," whisper, "I'm handling it right now." And when you feel overwhelmed, return to your anchor. It's okay to let it go now. That's your reset button. Each time you use it, your emotional healing deepens. You teach your mind that peace doesn't come from control, it comes from surrender. Real-life integration. Imagine how different your day would feel if you used those words whenever anxiety hit. Traffic jam? It's okay to let it go now. Family argument? It's okay to let it go now. That one email that makes your stomach twist? Yup, same phrase. You're not avoiding reality. You're reframing it. You're choosing to respond instead of react. And that's what mental resilience really means. The ability to bend without breaking. The deeper meaning of peace isn't the absence of worry. It's the quiet confidence that you can handle worry when it comes. Your anxiety isn't a flaw. It's a teacher, one that shows up disguised as tension and restlessness, asking, "Can you stay present even now?" And every time you answer, "It's okay to let it go now," you pass the test. You remember who's really in control, not the fear, not the thought, but you. In closing, if this message resonated with you, replay it. Use it as your daily anxiety relief affirmation. Let it remind you that peace isn't something you find, it's something you allow. So take a deep breath right now. Place your hand on your heart and say it with me one last time. It's okay to let it go now. Because it really is. And the moment you believe that, your heart, too, will feel instantly lighter.